What's up, trading card game fans? It's D Hart. I have a new Lorcana battle going on here. I've got Ruby Amethyst on the left versus Emerald Sapphire on the right. Let's get into it and see which deck is going to come out on top. Lorcana gameplay. I'm going to do myself 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Playing against myself right now. You deal out the 7 cards. We get to choose which ones we don't want in our hands right now. I'm going to put back, he's got a sword. Got Jetsam, friends on the other side. I'll keep those two for a 3/4. Shield of Virtue's good, but I think I'm going to put it back for now. I'll keep a Dragonfire to banish a character. Got a Broom and a Yzma. I don't have Mickey. It might be hard to find him that goes well with the Broom. So I think I'm going to put the Broom back. And then I'll keep Yzma. It's a good look card, a scry card for 2 costs. So I'm going to keep those 4, put these 3 back on the bottom in any order, I think. And then give myself 3 more. 1, 2, 3. I got a Stitch, Jafar, and another Dragonfire. So I'm going to be controlling the game come turn 5 for sure. So that's what we got for Ruby Amethyst. Let's do the same thing for Emerald Sapphire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Develop your brain, 1 cost. We got a Vicious Betrayal for more strength, 1 cost. Maleficent, 4 cost. Jasmine at 3. We got the Shift Aurora at 5. Mufasa at 6. And then 1 jump ahead, which helps me get ramp on turn 2. So I'm gonna put back Vicious Betrayal. I like Develop Your Brain for card draw. And then I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go ahead and keep all those. I'll just put the 1 back. Got a card for every turn of the game, and then I got a Peter Pan for the 3rd turn. I can choose between Jasmine or Peter Pan when it comes to it. So that'll do it. So to start the game, we'll have Ruby Amethyst go first. They will not draw a card. We'll have to ink a card. And in this case, I have 2 4 costs. I want to play Yzma 2nd turn. I won't have a character that can sing Friends on the Other Side for 3 my 3rd turn. I'll just have to play this card. 4th turn, I have 2 options. I think I'm going to choose between these 2. And I'll go with Jetsam for the evasive effect, and I will ink Jafar. So can't do anything 1st turn, but I have an ink down. Emerald Sapphire going 2nd. Draw a card. We got an Aurora 2-drop, which is really good because this Aurora will shift on the next turn, the 3rd turn, into Aurora Dreaming Guardian. So that's a great combo I got going. So then it makes me have to decide between Jasmine or Peter Pan. And I think I will... I don't know, if I like that Jasmine has 2 lore, so what I would do is ink Peter Pan and then exert and play Develop Your Brain. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck and put 1 in your hand, 1 in the bottom. So we'll see here. We got a Horus or a Mufasa. I already have a Mufasa in my hand, and I have a lot of 3 costs for Horus, so I'm going to put Mufasa on the bottom. I'll keep Horus, and he'll either be ink for me, or I will keep him and ink Jasmine, but I think I'm going to keep Jasmine. So that's what I have 1st turn for me. Done over here. Ruby Amethyst, 2nd turn, draw a card, or 3rd turn. We got a Rafiki who has Rush. It's a 3 cost for a 3 and 3. I can't ink it, so I'll put it here. Oh man, the cards that I have for both of these, Rafikis, Dragonfires, you know what, just to get into the early game, I'm gonna have to ink either Jetsam or Stitch. I don't want to get rid of Stitch because that's a huge card into the game for 3 lore. Man, what to do? I'm gonna put down Jetsam. I'm going to keep Stitch, put down Jetsam, then I'll exert 2 and play Yzma, and she will dry. So, Emerald Sapphire, we drew Iago. You can exert him for a chosen character to gain Reckless during their next turn. I want 2 ink to be able to play Aurora. So now we get to choose between Iago, Jasmine, or Horus. I'm just gonna put down Horus, and I'm gonna exert 2, play Aurora. I got her out, that's good. So Ruby Emerald, turn them up. Draw a card. I got a Pongo with Evasive, that replaces Jetsam that I just inked, but I'm gonna have to ink Pongo so that I can play some other cards for the 3rd turn right now. But you know what? I'm gonna have to ink Stitch so that I can just keep playing the game. I gotta keep Pongo in. Pongo has 2 lore, so that's okay. It's better than the 1 lore, so option. So I'm gonna ink Stitch. I've got 3, and I'm going to get some card advantage. I'm gonna play Friends on the Other Side. I'm not even gonna sing it, which means I can draw 2 cards, and I got 2 Aladdins. Well, at least I have ink now. I can use Aladdin to ink. So that's it. With Yzma then, I'm gonna quest, and she says when I quest, I can look at the top card of my deck or put it on the bottom or keep it. I'll keep this Jafar, that's fine. I'll keep Jafar here. And then Yzma got me 1 ink, 1 lore, excuse me. All right, turn everybody up for Emerald Sapphire. Got 2 ink, got a 4-cost Aurora here. I don't need her. I want to play Jasmine. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to ink that Aurora. Then I can pay 3 to put Shift Aurora on top of base Aurora. And then I'm gonna forego loring questing right now, and I'm just gonna get ahead in ink, I think, for 1 time. So I'm gonna turn Aurora over to sing 1 jump ahead, exert her, and put the top card of your deck and your ink will face down. So now I'll go up in ink, and that's it for this turn, but I'm setting myself up for the future. So over here, Ruby Emerald, Ruby Amethyst, turn everybody up. Got my cards, draw a card. It's that Jafar. I've got 3 ink. I don't need 2 Aladdins. I'm gonna go ahead and ink 1 of them. And I've got 4 ink. I can play Pongo, Jafar. I'm gonna go ahead and play Pongo right now. He's got 2 lore. I'm gonna get him out there and start questing and get ahead. And then I'm gonna quest with Yzma, get my 1 lore, and then do what her effect is. Look at the top card. Keep it there, put it at the bottom. I love this card. It's the best card for drawing a card when you play this character. So I'm gonna keep it on the top, play that next turn. All right, Emerald Sapphire. Turn everybody up. Ready, everyone, get set, draw. Got that Mickey Mouse Steamboat Pilot for 3. I have 4 ink. I wanna build up to 6 with Mufasa. So I'll choose one of these 3 costs to put down. And I think because I want to keep more lore with Jasmine, I think I'm just going to ink Mickey Mouse and then I'll keep Iago. So that's 5 ink. And I'm going to play this Maleficent right now. So we'll turn 4. We'll play Maleficent. She's got 2 lore, 4 strength. So she's a little tougher, stay out there longer. And then for actions, I'm just going to quest with Aurora. So get 2 lore, tie the opponent. All right, so ready, everybody over here. Ruby Amethyst, draw a card. It's that Maleficent. And we've got 4 ink. We want to get up to 5. I think I'm actually going to ink the Jafar. I want to keep Aladdin just in case we get his shift, because his shift costs 7. It'll cost 5 with this Aladdin. So I only need 1 more ink to basically be done inking the rest of the game. So I'll ink Jafar. I've got my 5. And then right now I will, well, I could play Maleficent and draw a card. And then the next turn, play Dragonfire on Aurora. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna do 3 for now. Play my Maleficent, draw a card. It's LeFou. When you play this character, ready the chosen character, they can't quest. So this is good for having a character challenge and then being readied and then questing. So 2 actions in 1 turn. That's pretty cool. So we'll keep him. I have 2 ink left, so I can use LeFou this turn. And what I'm gonna do, I think, is, well, all I can do is attack Aurora, but I'm not gonna waste attacks on Aurora right now with these characters if I can just Dragon Fire her the next turn. So I'm actually not gonna use LeFou right now. I'll try to save him, and then I will quest with these two. So that's gonna be 3 lore, 1, 2, 3. And then with Yzma, I can look at the top card. Oh, it's the Shift Aladdin. That's cool. So I'm gonna keep it on the top. I'm gonna draw it next turn. Okay, for Emerald Sapphire, ready everybody. Get set with all their effects, which I don't have any, and then draw. It's another Vicious Betrayal, which gives me more strength if I want to challenge somebody. I don't need that card right now. All my characters here have enough strength to knock out these ones, so I'm not gonna keep Vicious Betrayal. I need to get to 6. I wanna play my Mufasa, so I'm gonna ink it, and then I'm gonna go ahead. I can either play these two right now or play Mufasa, but I'm gonna get the big Mufasa out. I'll play these two next turn. So there goes Mufasa. These two are ready. I'm down in lore by 3 over here, but I have more lore on the board by far. I have 2, 4, 7, and these guys have 4. So I'm just gonna keep questing. I'm not gonna challenge. I'm gonna quest, get 4 for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then next turn I will be cooking. Let's turn everybody up for Ruby Amethyst. 5 ink. Draw a card. I got my Aladdin. So I only need 5. I only need 5 lore. This is tough because there's a lot of things I want to do. I want to play Aladdin, and then I want to play the Shift Aladdin, but that's going to take 2 turns. My opponent's going to be really close to winning by then. So what I think I need to do is, it's going to be slower than I want to do it, but I'm going to have to start clearing the board of their big cards. So I'm going to turn 5 ink, exert, play one of my Dragon Fires, and I'm just going to do it against Mufasa for now. Knock out Mufasa. And then with the rest of these, I'm just going to quest. So that's 4 ink. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then with Yzma, let's look at the top card. I'm gonna keep it there. Keep the captain there. That's a big card to use, and I have the ink to do it with 5. So we're good. I'll keep it there. All right, Emerald Sapphire. We just got Dragon Fired. Lost our big Mufasa, and I just inked the other Mufasa, so I don't have another one to look forward to. But I got a Maleficent, 4 cost Maleficent, another one. So 6 ink. I'm just gonna turn all 6, and I'm gonna play Jasmine and Iago right now. So put those down here to dry, and then I'm gonna keep questing. I've got 4, my opponent has 4, I'm ahead. No, I'm behind actually, aren't I? But I will be ahead. So I'm just gonna quest. Actually, I'm gonna take that back. I'm not gonna quest, I'm gonna challenge. So we're gonna have Aurora challenge Maleficent and knock her out. So Aurora's gonna take the 2 damage from Maleficent. And I'm doing this just so I can clear the board but keep my characters in play, because my characters I have now have more strength than the opponent's willpower. So Maleficent is gonna quest against, or challenge against Yzma, knock her out, take 2 damage, but they're both still in. So that's what's going. All right, let's go to Ruby Amethyst. They've got 5 ink. Draw another card. It's the captain that we saw. So my Pongo has 2 strength. If he challenges Aurora, who also has 2 lore, can't knock her out, but he himself would get knocked out. So I just got to keep questing with Pongo and decide whether or not I want to do another Dragon Fire right now. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. 1 more Dragon Fire. We'll do 5. I'm not going to ink anything, but I'm going to Dragon Fire Aurora, knock her out, and then quest with Pongo and get 2. 1, 2. Kind of keeping the balance there. All right, so turn everybody up over here. Got 2 cards in hand is all now. I've got 6 ink. So we'll play both of these. We'll play Maleficent, get the character down, exert 4, and then we'll play Coconut Basket, which is an item. Whenever I play a character, I can remove 2 damage. So I will make use of that next turn, keep the item here. And then I'm down in lore, but I've got a lot of cards. I'm not going to challenge. I can't challenge Pongo, but I could make Pongo challenge me with Iago if I wanted to. And I think I'm going to do that actually. So I'm going to exert Iago and give Pongo Reckless. I'll just remind myself that of the dice. So Pongo has to challenge me next turn. And then I'll quest with Maleficent and Jasmine. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 lore game right now. Pretty close. Okay, we'll turn Pongo up. Turn everybody up. We've got 5 ink still. We just drew a Scar. So a lot of options over here. Just really slow to put them into play. So how about we do the Aladdin move? Let's turn 3 for base Aladdin, Street Rat. When I play this, each opponent loses a lore. So this will go down to, we'll cross this out, and this will go down to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lost a lore. And then I have 2 more ink. I could play LeFou, and I can try to, oh no, Pongo has Reckless. So I could actually, with LeFou, I could challenge with Pongo, then I could play LeFou and challenge again with Pongo. I don't think it's worth it though. I think I should keep Pongo in as evasive and just questing for 2. This turn it's a waste because I can't. So I'm gonna have to challenge. I'll challenge Iago because he only does 1 to Pongo. And Iago has 2 damage. So that's cool. Iago can prevent Pongo from questing for a couple turns. Be the sacrifice. So that's it for Ruby Amethyst. We'll turn up Emerald Sapphire. Get everybody up, ready to go. No cards in hand now. Got another Jasmine, so we'll just turn exert 3. We'll play the Jasmine. When I play a character, you may remove up to 2 damage from chosen character. Let's actually remove the damage from Iago, which means he can stay in longer to make Pongo attack him. That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna quest with both Maleficents and Jasmine. So that's 6. 6 lore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 15 lore. And then we're going to exert Iago to make Pongo, who has 1 damage, have to gain Reckless and challenge the next turn. And that's it for Emerald Sapphire. Looking good over there. Okay, 5 ink, turn everybody up. Draw a card. We got another captain. Or we got the captain I looked at? I can't remember now. Anyway, 5 cost, put him back here. Oh yeah, there's 2. 2 captains. Okay, 5 ink. We don't need any more ink because we can play our shift Aladdin now for 5. And let's do that. Let's get him in because he is going to be a huge change in the lore count for us and for the opponent. So we'll turn 5. We'll play Aladdin onto his base Aladdin. Pongo has to challenge someone. And this is a never-ending door with Coconut Basket and Iago. Iago makes somebody challenge him, and then Coconut Basket, when I play a character, heals Iago. It's hilarious. It's awesome. So what do I do with Pongo then? He only does 2 damage to somebody. They're all just going to get healed. So this, I got to keep going against Iago because he does the least amount of damage. He only does 1. So Pongo's damage will turn into 2, and he has exerted himself and challenged. And then with Aladdin, this is cool because whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you gain 2 lore, the opponent loses 2. So it's a 4 lore swing for that turn. And he does 5 strength, 5 damage against someone. So let's actually go against, wait, my opponent's 15 though, and they've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to win though. No matter what I do, I am out. Well, no, that's not true. We gotta take on somebody that does 2 2 lore. And they're all the same here. They all have 3 strength and enough willpower that Aladdin can knock them out. So let's just quest one of the Maleficents. We'll go against this one. Knock her out. She does 3 to Aladdin. Aladdin's effect is because he knocked out Maleficent, we gain 2. 1, 2. And then Emerald Sapphire loses 2. So this will go down to 3. 1, 2, 3. So they're back to 13. Okay, so we'll turn everything up over here and see if this game can't be finished. We got a Cruella on the draw, so we'll turn 2 and play her. Whenever she's challenged and banished, you may return chosen character to their player's hand. So she's warming up over here, and we are 13, so we're gonna go 15, 17, 19, 20. Oh, that was it. Emerald Sapphire is the winner. They got up to their 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hit 20 right on the nose. So this deck over here, the Ruby Amethyst, I think is the better deck, but I think that it just got going way too slow. It didn't get going fast enough. I probably didn't ink as much as I could have fast enough. It would have been great to get the Aladdin out, the Shift Aladdin, Heroic Outlaw faster, but it just didn't work that way. The Dragonfires were good to get out the big cards for Emerald Sapphire, but still, all those 3 and 4 cost cards that Emerald Sapphire had were just too good. They got out too quick. That was a fun game. Let me know what you all think.